Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong, and realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
White against Irving. The three from Washington. It's hauled in by White. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Irving for three. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league. Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Outside Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Holiday. And Doncic hammers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Brown, no good.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Thompson with a screen. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
White drives in, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. White's got his second basket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Holiday powers it home.
Boy, always a great two-way player. Holiday doing it all himself right there.
Gafford against Porzingis. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And they were aggressive. I mean, they went at their opponent, showing they belong.
As a player, think about it. How often did you look at what the odds maker said? All you did, and I did, and other guys did, was get between the lines and focus on playing the game. And that's what they did. They just went out there and got it done.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And Dallas with a change here, too. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And here's Thompson for three. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 5. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Outside Irving. Washington outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the shot goes in. White's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Washington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Irving. No good. Unable to win this run. For Boston, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. White can't hit.
And that's exactly what you need. Everybody, big and small, crashing the glass.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. "35 seconds left in the opening quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
And the basket by Holiday.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And the basket by Brown.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
5 ticks left now in the first quarter. Here's Lively. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
On the court right now for Dallas. Najee Marshall is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Unloads from 13. And the shot falls short that time.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Here's Horford. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 10. Grimes, the pass to Marshall. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Irving. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Marshall passes to Grimes. Gets to the corner and hits it. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
The shot no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving for 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Some changes for Boston. Porzingis comes in for Cornette. And Holiday subbed in for Hauser. And Dallas with a change here too. Washington's checked in. To the inside. Here's Exum, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston leading by 7. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Irving, soft touch off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Here's Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Finishing it off inside. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 9-point game. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Left side, Irving. And Pritchard pulls it down.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Irving, the pass to Washington. Here's Exum. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. Number 5 is Drew Holiday.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
White with it. Gafford picks him up. White, good. White's got 8 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
Here's Holiday. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
And here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Puts it up from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it. 10 points for him.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Brown. Stolen by Gafford. Irving with it. He's got 10. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
Here's Porzingis. Nice D from Gafford.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Irving. Shoots over White. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here now at Boston, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Boston Celtics.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Irving, the pass to Washington. There's the triple. Boston pulls it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
He buries it from 3.
Well, he's a stretch 4 now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
And finished off by Tatum.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Celtics, 3rd.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Gafford with a screen on Holiday. And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Tatum like a... Ooh, some swagger from Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the dunk by Gafford.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And this is how the West looks with just 3 games left until the playoffs begin. You look at the Mavericks, they're clinging on to the final playoff spot in the conference, trying to improve their position if possible.
Checking out Dallas, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or 2 later on, they can start to break out of that back.
Here's Thompson, following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Doncic. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Horford for 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Celtics lead by 3. Here's Tatum. That one is off. Thompson with some nice D. Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. The drive by Tatum, and he gets it to go. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kornet checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Now here's Doncic. 18 points for him. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Exum outside. Pass to Lively. Doncic with it. Exum outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Sends it home from three-point land. Pritchard's got 5 now.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Washington and Lively down low. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Springer. Off target at the rim. Here's Exum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Now here's Tatum. No good with a layup. Irving looking around. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
The Celtics shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Grimes to tie it up. And Pritchard pulls it down. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hauser can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 3. It's Exum on the wing. Inside, here's Grimes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Porzingis has checked in for Kornet. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Springer. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for Exum. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Grimes. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. 4-point game. Irving for three. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum. Here's White. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Now that is how you attack the glass with determination there. White does a nice job anticipating where that ball might come off and then getting the position he needs to retrieve it.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And the basket by Holiday.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now Irving. Fires, high post. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brown downhill, and the jam by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Irving against Porzingis. Tatum pulls it in. Boston leading by 8. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Irving. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. There's Tatum with the 3. Ooh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. The shot by Holiday, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Thompson scanning the floor. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Dallas, no good that time either.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pritchard, no good. And Dallas with possession. They trail by 14. Hardy. Here's Lively. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Boston now. Outside Walker. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 14.
assist from Dinwiddie.
Here's Pritchard. Off on that one. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove,